Hey everybody, and welcome back to another speed build video. I sped this one up quite a bit. I think in total it was like 6.5 times. Um, like originally I just sped it up by 4 and it was still like an hour and 15 minutes long. So I went through, I kind of clipped some things out and kind of kept it at like a manageable time. I think it's still like 30 some odd minutes, but yeah, that's better than like an hour and 15. So, in The Sims 2, we had The Sims 2 apartment life, and you could, by using cheat codes, build your own apartments. And I remember downloading this one that was called like Block Party, and it was almost like 4 different units that looked like regular houses set up in like a cul-de-sac kind of look. And I remember thinking that it was really cool, and I always loved to like play in those lots. And then the other day, I saw Lil Simsy make a video where she kind of did the same sort of thing. She had like 4 lots, all directly like across from each other. So I kind of wanted to do something similar, but also different. So I kind of gave mine like a little L shape. And then I have like a tree house and little area off to the like corner of the lot, instead of putting like a fourth house. So this is only 3 houses. But yeah, I think they turned out pretty cute. I tried to make them look a little different, give them each like different kinds of siding and stuff like that. They are all different colors. I mean, nothing like crazy, but one is like stone and brown, I think. The other is like brick and blue. And then the last one is like red and brick. Like red brick and kind of like a white look. But yeah. And this house to the right doesn't have a garage. I figured it might be a cool idea to, you know, that one either parks on the street, or if you wanted to, you could kind of make like a driveway using terrain paint, and that might be kind of nice. I don't know if they're ever actually going to add cars to The Sims. Like, I know they did that tweet a little while ago where it was like a horse, a fairy, and a car. And we got horses. And I'm pretty sure we're going to get fairies here soon because of kind of the things they've been hinting at. But then also they've been doing this thing where in packs that we're getting, they'll put like teasers for upcoming packs. Like, you know, in this new pack we got, I'm pretty sure it was the For Rent pack that came with like the tuk tuk. And then they're like, no, you can't drive the tuk tuk or something, like in the caption of it. So I don't know. I have like high hopes that we will get cars. I hope for cars. But the problem that I see them having is that they'll have to like completely overhaul how the game works. Because, why? I need to turn off notifications. But they'll have to completely overhaul like how the game works. Like you'll have to get like carpools, school buses, because I don't know, it just wouldn't make sense to have cars, but then like all these rabbit holes for like when they go places. Like you could still have rabbit holes, but like they would have to change it to where it's like rabbit holes for vehicles, you know, like maybe they drive to the end of the street and then fade out, or like they drive under a bridge and fade out, or whatever. Unless it's a spot that's on a map, then it doesn't necessarily have to be open world, but it's like they start driving off and then it's a loading screen and they're pulling up to the next lot. And then, we already have kind of like parking spots in the game already. Like in certain spots, you'll see it kind of looks like parking. So I feel like that might be kind of easy for them to incorporate in the game, but it would definitely be difficult to change and overhaul everything. They would have to put school buses and stuff like that. So that's like a whole new thing. So will we ever actually get it, or will we just get some like shallow, stupid gameplay like element of like fake sort of driving? I don't know. Um, but I mean, I guess we'll see. Like it'll either happen or it won't. But yeah. So I hope that like all the rapid movements isn't making anyone like dizzy or anything. I tried to, keep the movement at a minimum, but at the same time I was kind of just getting into the build. This did take me like quite a few hours. I mean, like I said, sped up 4 times. It was still an hour and 15 minutes of footage. So yeah, had to speed it up a little bit more. It was a lot, but it was really fun. Um, the way I did some of the garages were fun. Like there were 2 garages. This one I used just a door, um, from Eco Living, I think. And then for the other one, I actually made one. So like I used 2 pillars, some siding, and then like windows. And what's cool about that one is that I painted the garage door red to match the front door. And I think it was like pretty cool. And then this build's pretty cool because on the side, I actually wound up changing that door to the high school living window so they can like sneak out. I kind of imagined maybe you could put like a teen in this room, or something like that if you had a family move in. I did furnish these, so I kind of think that a lot of people will probably go through and like change some furnishings around because I believe for this house, when I was decorating and furnishing, I kind of pictured like 3 roommates living there, like, you know, 3 different people with just unique hobbies and stuff, just kind of chilling. And for the other ones, I imagined more like family type life, I guess, and gameplay. But yeah, also you'll see me test the lighting a little bit later in the video. I put some like street lights and stuff. And so I kind of wanted to see what it looked like in the dark. And it looks pretty cool, actually. Um, and then for the backyard of this house, I put a pool, like just a small square pool. So as you can see, I did use like all different siding. I tried to make each house look unique. I never like the cookie cutter homes where you're driving down and it's pretty much copy and paste homes. I don't like that. So I did try to make these look a little different, but keeping like a similar suburban type style. I kind of fiddled with a few ideas with this one, and I was looking for a particular one. I'm like, where is it? And then I realized that the wall height had to be medium because it's a medium wall height door, and I didn't want to do that. I really wanted to avoid doing that. Oh, I guess some of this footage is a little messed up because you do not see me create the door. You will see it later in the video. That sucks. I did not realize that that footage wasn't going to be there. My bad. But you will see it later in the video. I kind of go back over the homes like multiple times, so. And then this, like, they were all pretty tricky layouts because I tried to do like smaller houses, and actually there is one, the one with the garage door over there, like the custom garage door. It's kind of a weird one. I'm not gonna lie. The kitchen is actually in the front. Like when you first walk through the doors, it's the kitchen. Which I know is a little weird, but I don't know. I think it makes it a little interesting in like a different way. And I don't think it's necessarily bad, so I just kept it. And then there's like a groove area. Um, and I think it turned out pretty cute, even though it's a little weird. And it took me so long to figure out the layouts for these. The shapes were just so awkward. And like I didn't really think about that when I was laying down the floors. How weird it would be on the inside. But I made it through, and I think it turned out decent. Hmm. So that's what happened. The footage got swapped. So this is me building the garage door. I assume it's going to jump back at some point. Wow. Mm-mm-mm. But yeah, sorry I've been a little quiet. I've been sitting here thinking about how I'm going to fix the corrupt footage. I cannot believe that happened. Like, I cannot believe that this all got swapped around. I don't know. I might just leave it. I might just say screw it and keep it in. I'm sure y'all get a kick out of it. Anybody who actually watches my video. But yeah, and actually what's funny though is like when I was putting all the lights on the exterior of all the houses, so I wound up going through and adding floodlights. Um, I don't know if like every state has this. They're very common like in these southern states, like in the tropic region states. Floodlights. They go on like the outer corners of your home. Um, and yeah, I put some of those on these houses, and I think it actually turned out looking like pretty good. Yeah, see, so this is me testing like what it looks like on the outside. And I was thinking about changing the lights, but then I was like, nah, they look nice. And I kept them. And here we are. Um, so I kind of did make this with the idea of a little bit of creative freedom in mind for y'all. Um, like you can renovate the garage in that home to the right, and this home right here that's in view of the camera has a little basement, and you can kind of put whatever you want down there. I left those empty. I felt they didn't matter quite as much as like the main home. Um, so yeah, you can kind of just do whatever you want with those. If you even play in those, you might want one of the other ones. And then with this, I actually wound up changing the fence because I don't know, I like the idea of the privacy fence, but I didn't want to have the same fence. Wonder if these got swapped too. Oh no, I think I edited that out because it was a long process me trying to find what fence I wanted. I think that's part of the clip that I clipped out. And yeah, this one was kind of difficult too, because like the way that was shaped, and like I didn't want to make like massive rooms, because I'm like, this is standard home right here. Like I don't want huge bedrooms. Yeah. Also, sorry that I used so many packs, because I did. I used so many packs for this. I just kind of went crazy. I might do a base game one at some point. Here's the problem with doing a base game one. If I do a base game one, I won't be able to make the road look the way it does. I will to an extent, but there is nothing that like fakes those lines on the road in the base game, or well, none that I saw. I can try to go back through and find something, but it might be difficult, so it might not turn out looking exactly right. Now, I could do one of those like cobblestone roads. That might be kind of nice. And then just say no on the sidewalk. Because, I mean, I don't know if you'd really drive on the cobblestone road. I don't really know. I can try to figure it out and do like just base game. Because with the homes, that would be pretty easy to do this stuff in base game. I think I actually have like a base game garage home. So I so want cars in the game. Like I really would like cars in the game. Like it was my favorite part of The Sims 2. And I mean The Sims 3 was cool with the fact of your teens could drive. Like they could learn to drive from like their parent or guardian, whatever. Like in The Sims 2, when your kid turned to a teen, or if you just had a teen, they could just automatically drive. So I do think it was cool in The Sims 3. I just wasn't a fan of The Sims 3. I think I've said this in another video I've made, but I'm not a fan of The Sims 3 just because of the animation. I don't like how it looks very claymation, and then like there are certain parts of it where it looks really bright, and I just don't like how it looks so bright. Like I don't know, it's really off-putting. I just don't like it. So, I'm definitely a fan of The Sims 2 and then The Sims 4. The building in The Sims 4 is superior, though, to be honest. Like, The Sims 2 gameplay, incredible, amazing, 10 out of 10. But you just really can't beat the building in The Sims 2 or in The Sims 4. It's just too good. There are so many things that you can do. I mean, obviously, there are limitations, but, like, for the most part, you could do like just about anything. And then with like debug, yeah, it's like sky's the limit, honestly. I've seen people make some like pretty incredible things. But yeah, so we're almost done with like the layouts of the homes, um, and all that, and we'll be getting to furnishing here soon. I did have issues furnishing like here and there, like trying to find certain items. I don't know like what was going on with me, but I was having trouble finding like everything. And like typically I can go straight to the items that I want and like I know where they are in the catalog, but I don't know what was going on with me tonight, but I just like couldn't find anything. I was struggling. But yeah, I do think they turned out really cute though. Like I'm excited to see like people download it and play with it. This was me trying to kind of make a like makeshift driveway. I think I actually wound up like erasing it because I just didn't think it looked right once I put in the driveways for the other ones because I actually used like the sidewalk concrete. But yeah, sadly, I believe I do erase it. And then also, I believe that the footage of me bringing a person onto this lot and building the tree house and doing all that, I think that footage is in here too. Which is kind of funny. I don't know why I even recorded that and then kept it in. Me putting some landscaping. The landscaping actually was pretty easy on all these. I didn't go overboard. I just kind of made like basic landscaping, put some bushes, flowers, and that was it. I'm just super excited for people to play in these, and I'm honestly excited to play in these. Truly. Like while I was building it, I was thinking about getting on and just like renting one of these and just playing. And I like how I was able to really like get some realism going on, like with the floodlights and with the little, I can't remember what those are called for some reason now, but those little things that I'm putting on the roofs now, um, I don't know, I always think that those kind of make a house look a little bit more real. Sometimes, like, it just makes the exterior look interesting. But yeah, this was a really long build, and it's going to be really hard to talk for the next, what, 15 minutes at the very least, because I'm pretty sure this is like a 30 some odd minute thing, and I've already been talking for probably about 10, so probably like 20 more minutes. Oof. Hmm. I mean, what do you guys think? Do y'all want to see cars in The Sims 4? Well, we know Lil Simsy doesn't. We know that she doesn't really care about the idea just because of the way The Sims is made, and like I understand that. Like I get it. But at the same time, if they could like overhaul the game properly and add the cars, it'd be perfect. It'd be perfect. Like, why can that not be a thing? I had so much fun building this. It took so long though. I feel like I've been in front of this laptop for hours. Still haven't figured out what's wrong with my PC. I need to take it somewhere to get it looked at. Did I already put the lights on? No, I did not. This is me making the pool. And I put a little porch around it. I thought it was super cute. I was gonna move stuff, but then I decided not to because it was already kind of gonna be like difficult to furnish and stuff, and I didn't want to lose any more space because of door placement. So, yeah. And then that was annoying. But yeah. But yeah, let me know if you decide to download this, play with it. Let me know if you have fun in it, if it like, you know, if it's good, I guess. Let me know what you think. I think I did a pretty good job. It just took a while. See, this is the one. This is the home that I said is really weird, that I put the kitchen in the front. And I think there are some houses like that, but not many. So it was like weird, but I don't know. I think it worked out. I think it looks all right enough. I do change the color of the couch. Just want to let you know. But it's after I put the bookcase in. And it's mostly because the couch didn't really match the bookcase, and I liked the bookcase better. Also, I love the AC units. Love the freaking AC units. Such a cute little groove area. It was so cute. Like, come on, that's not typically how homes are. So, I love it. Don't judge me. So I did add the lights. How did my video get all like swapped around? That's what I want to know. Like, how did my footage get like mixed up? Oh well, it's fine. You will all still watch it the same if you watch it at all. Like, either way, you get to see the build, you get to see how everything was put together, even if it's a little out of order. I do put railing on the stairs, so it actually kind of like brings it together a little bit more. It doesn't look so awkward right there once I get that railing put on there. Um, but yeah, I thought this was a cute little design though. Like, even though it is kind of weird that, typically you wouldn't have a home where you enter and it's like kitchen. But I mean, it's The Sims. I think we'll live like it's fine. It works. Your Sims can sit there and cook and stuff. I mean, people aren't going to be walking into your home like constantly like that, and your Sims not going to be cooking constantly. Like, you know, I think it'll work. Plus, you might not even live in this one, in which case, like, it wouldn't really even matter to you at all. See, this is another one I struggled with. I couldn't find the mug. I wound up having to filter search to find the mug because I remembered what pack it was in, but I didn't remember like where it was. Like I just couldn't see it. But yeah, and that is that little area. I do think I put a rug under the dining table, and yeah, I had the railing as well. And then I also paint that wall, don't worry. It does not stay sighting. I used so many packs. I mean, it's hard to find everything you need in one pack, and then like base game just doesn't really have all that much. Like, and to be completely honest, this game has been out for years, and like I understand if you put like all this stuff in the base game, nobody's gonna like it's basically gonna ruin the initiative to buy any of the packs to get all the extra content because it's like you're gonna have so much in the base game that it's, you know, but I don't know. I feel like they need to add just a little bit more. Add a little bit more to the base game. Like, it's been out for like 10 years. 10 years. I think this year will be its 10th year. This year in September will be 10 years of The Sims 4. 10 years. Do y'all realize how insane that is? To put it in perspective, I'm pretty sure The Sims 1 came out in 1999 or 2000. It was out for like 4 years. It got some expansions, game packs, all this. Or I think Sims 1 only got expansions. But anyways, and then The Sims 2 came out in like 2004, I believe. Um, maybe even sooner. And lasted until about 2009 when The Sims 3 came out. So, I mean, look at all that. And then look at the fact if we got The Sims 4 in September of 2014, and now it is 2024, we're still on the same game. Like, you know what I mean? Give us, and then stop trying to like screw us over. Like, you do all these bite-sized kits, which I mean, in some cases is fine, but at the same time, sometimes it feels like a ripoff because it's like, you're paying, it's like microtransactional because you don't really think about the small little bits of money you're spending for what, like 12 cast items, for like 10 build items? What for? Like, give me a break. And I don't know, a lot of these stuff or a lot of these kits I think definitely could have been combined for like a really good like Bust the Dust. That could have been such a good stuff pack. Like, spring cleaning vibes, and have like, reintroduce like better maids or something. Like, you get this pack and maids will have more features and all this. And, you could have made it to where your sim can like spring clean and, and this would have been really good to have with Seasons because Seasons does have where you can make your own holidays and you can make like a spring cleaning holiday. And then the vacuuming could have been better where they actually walk a trail of their house or something instead of just vacuuming one spot for 2 seconds and then it's pristine again. You know, like the dust bunnies are cute. They're cool. Those perfectly fine. Could have been left like alone, but everything else could have been like added to, more features could have been added. Like it would have been so good. And then all the create a sim kits, yeah, they could have been combined. They could have been combined. Like, I don't know. I just I don't agree with all this little tiny stuff that you have to buy. The sync was really annoying to figure out. I did spend kind of way too long trying to figure that out. But it was fun. It was a lot. That's why I sound tired. Plus, having to talk for like 30 minutes is crazy. It's crazy. Like, what is going on? Some of these rooms I decorated pretty fast. I was just kind of trying to like get some furniture in there, make it look still kind of decorated, but just more so like simple, quick. Um, because I figured a lot of people might want to like swap out furniture. A lot of people might just be filling these lots. So I figured it didn't necessarily matter what furniture I put in there. All of it's furniture that you'd need. So, and then some decor, of course. So, yeah, some of these rooms I didn't spend too long on. I was just trying to get some furniture in there, plus some of them were closer to the end of the process. So I was kind of tired, and I was just like, I just need to get some furniture and, stuff up on the wall and yeah, so that's what I did. But needless to say, even though I did that, I still think it turned out really good and really cute. It's not like I just didn't care. I was just trying to be kind of quick about it. Plus, I knew the video was starting to drag on, and yeah. Given the way this room was set up, I figured it would be a really cool, like, teenager room. So in the one little area over there, I put a vanity. I thought it was super cute, and I also added, like, underglow to the bed. I didn't change any of the colors. I just left them white. I figured it was the brightest, so if you wanted to change them, you can go for it. Um, and if you live here, you can go for it, whatever. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of put that in there as like cute little feature. I mean, it's supposed to be a teen's room, and it definitely seems like something a teenager would do. And yeah, I can't remember exactly how I did these other two rooms. I think this one's the like teen boys room. Just has some like basic furniture in there. Like he's mostly going to be at like parties, sneaking out, you know, out with some friends, doing stuff. So I just have him a simple room going on. Not much about it. And this one is just like a unfinished room. It's just kind of like here's some stuff in there. They might have a baby, may not, but it's kind of like, old bassinets were kept in there and dressers and stuff like that. And yeah, this is pretty much like the finished product, right? Basically. I mean, not totally. I shouldn't say basically. I add some more outdoor stuff. I don't know if I add the floodlights here or if I've already added the floodlights. I think this is another glitch or something. Probably some corrupt footage. I'll have to edit this out. Edit it out. Edit it out. This was a pain too because I didn't realize that it was like lifted like that. So I had to like fix that and then reshape the ground. That was kind of annoying. Like I said, pros and cons to using the terrain tools. They're really cool. They give dimension to your lots, but they're sometimes a pain. And it looks so good from like the neighborhood world. I love it. Like, I don't know. It looks so good. This is when I cheat his handiness to give him max handiness skill. And then I have to some stuff, order some products. And then what was annoying is that, like, I totally forgot that I do not have UI cheats anymore. So, like, I couldn't click. I had to actually, like, type in the cheat. But it wasn't even that. That was fine. That was whatever. I was annoyed because I also couldn't change the weather just by clicking it. Like with UI cheats, you can change the weather by clicking it, and it kept storming. Um, to get clear skies instead of freaking storms, which was really annoying because I'm like, dude, why is it storming? Like, of course, I'm trying to get this treehouse built so that I can put it on the gallery and everything like that. But no, as you can see, he got struck, and I had taken him inside because I was worried that he get struck twice and die. But but yeah, I think the neighborhood looks so dang cute. Like, I'm so super excited about this, y'all. I don't think you understand. And like, I'm super excited to actually play in it, like, myself. And like, I love Little Simsies, and I actually thought about like placing hers and playing in it as well. But like, I don't know. I really love the fact that I built this one. And, though I did obviously have similar vibes, I did place a treehouse as well. I used a lot of packs as well and everything. Um, but it is different. And that's what's cool about it. I used terrain tools and, I like made an L shape, you know. But I mean, obviously, it's still like a neighborhood idea, but it has kind of my own personal like touch to it. And so I'm like really excited about it and really excited to play in it for the first time. And I thought this was the perfect opportunity to use that like dilapidated wall paint. I thought it was like in the garage. I thought it was perfect. And then I wanted to put some toys on that for like any neighborhood kid to use. Because I mean, I did in some of the houses not put like little doll houses and stuff. Also, and this is me just changing. And I wanted to make that shared specifically so that, like, if you live in a different unit, you'll be able to see you'll be able to see that sim coming in and out of the window, like if they're sneaking out or whatever. I just thought it would be really cool to like witness that, even if you're living in a different unit, you know. Because if you selected that it was part of the other unit, you won't be able to see the sim actually until they legitimately exit. So, yeah, but I think it turned out really good. It's a super cute build. Um, and yeah, I really hope that y'all enjoy playing in it. I hope that y'all will download it. I hope that you will like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel and continue to support and watch more. And yeah, I'm always trying to do different kinds of builds and just random stuff, so I hope y'all stay tuned. Also, sorry I couldn't fit a fourth house. I was gonna try, but I didn't want it to be like super, super cramped. Plus, I wanted it to be able to load at least okay on most systems. Um, and so yeah, that's kind of why I just wanted to keep it a little bit to minimum because I knew I was already putting a lot in the lots. I was putting a lot in the environment, um, and I didn't want to overdo anyone's system. So, yeah, that's kind of why I did it that way. But yeah, I didn't want it to be too cramped. I liked the idea of like there being almost like a kid play area, like with a treehouse and everything, and then like a little like fire area right there in the corner. You know, I just thought it would be cute to do it that way. Sorry, I'm a bit all over the place as well. Like with my narration over this build. Um, I live with other people and I've been bothered multiple times. They have made my dogs go crazy barking. I will have to edit a lot of that out, so you won't actually like hear it in the video, but uh yeah, it was kind of annoying not to be like that way, but trying to record and getting bothered continuously is not a good thing. It definitely makes it a little harder. But yeah, this is the build. This is me uploading, and I hope y'all enjoyed and stay tuned for the next one. Bye, everybody.